Well, hello viewers and welcome. You are viewing one of the most beautiful things to occur ever. The great dictator Maxentius Nmimbi has started a coup d'etat in Liberia. You heard it here first, folks. I've decided that right now our current government, our constitutional democracy, is simply not good enough for us. The fact is, the people hate us for all the wars we've had, and we need to crush all resistance. We need to make sure that never again will people question my authority, and we need to make sure that every single territory remains extremely pro-Liberian. Now, as you can see right here, we also have Haute Guinea. This area is still loyal to us after the dictatorship, the attempt at dictatorship, of course, and we shall end the turn here in Liberia, my friends. Hopefully everything will go well, because this can get dirty real quickly, but I believe it's going to go just fine for us. The glorious dictator shall take over and make the country much better. Don't worry, friends. Here we go. You can also see we have a new flag, guys, and I can't wait to see exactly what's going to happen with the support for our dictatorship. People may love it, they may hate it. They're not going to have a choice one way or the other. The conflict in Sierra Leone has caught the attention of Gambia. Further actions could lead to war. And Mali. That's definitely a problem. I'm not going to worry about it too much right now, but it looks like we definitely have some troops trying to attack. Some loyal troops trying to keep this dirty, disgusting constitutional republic. I am leader. That is all that matters. Here we go. Let's end the turn. I think this should be enough to put the fight up, and there we go, guys. An instant victory. I believe the revolution is a success, and we now have a dictatorship. All hail the great Maxentius Nmimbi, who's going to be our new dictator of Liberia. Of course, wars will still continue, but right now we really have to see what we can do to get the economy on track, and as you can imagine, a dictatorship's not perfect for an economy, but hopefully after the end of this civil war, we can get things back to normal. There we go. We are at general mobilization, and we have conquered it. We will annex the territory, of course, and we've received a lot of gold. Beautiful, guys. Look at that. We've still kept all of our electricity, etc., and the only issue we do have is we need to increase our rail lines desperately. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to get some low rail density, starting to build some low rail density here. In the Grain Coast, I will build some low rail density as well. Over here, this is actually an area, Haute Guinea, where we have a lot of farming, etc. Perfect place for farming. So I'm thinking we can go for enclosed farms here. Over here, we will continue building, of course, the low rail density. We want to make sure that we have good transport in our wonderful country. And let's take a look here. Let's do some more low rail density. We're not too bad on food. It's going to take a while, but I think we'll be just fine. The glorious revolution has succeeded. Let's see if the people love us or hate us. And as you can see, negative 5%. Not as bad as before, but still not great. And of course, right now, we don't have any wars going on, so I'm hoping that that's going to improve things. Our taxation level is pretty decent, but we obviously are not spending any money on any social programs or any state religions at all. I could try to purge some corruption, but I think I'm going to go ahead and add some money for social welfare programs. We'll add some money for education funding. And the taxation level we're going to have to increase. It's just the way it's going to have to be to 15%. We shall end the turn and see how the people feel about the new dictatorship. No more constitutional republic for Liberia. We'll do whatever we have to do to get the people on our side. But right now, this is the new order of business in Liberia, my friends. There's no other way about it. And I think it's the right way to go, especially considering we plan to do a lot of military conquests here. Alright, not bad. Let's take a look over here. We are losing oil. And it's probably not a bad idea for us to go to war soon. And look at that, guys. 18% government support. The people are starting to really like us. And before I start any new wars, I'm definitely going to go ahead and wait it out a little bit more. We want to make sure that the people really do like the great dictator Nmimbi. And hopefully they will continue to love him. So we're going to end the turn and try to keep getting that government support up. But this was the right move, guys. That republic wasn't working working for us. It was corrupt. It started all sorts of wars, and we had to put it down. And now, of course, we are going to try to still be a militaristic dictatorship, but the people don't know that. Don't know that yet. Excuse me. Just like the leader of Uganda, Idi Amin, once said, he actually went on the peace platform. He promised his people peace, and that's exactly how we've become dictators. But just because we've promised them peace doesn't mean we're going to actually give it to them. And I must say, this area right here, let's actually go ahead and add Lower Guinea to the move order. We're just going to make them do a little patrol. This area right here looks delicious and ripe for the taking, Bissau. But I want to once again get that respect up for the Liberian Republic, it's called. But of course, it's a dictatorship. And right now, 18% government support. Doesn't look like it's going to get much better. So we may go ahead and declare war on Guinea. So that's what we're going to do, guys. We are going to go ahead and charge in. Let's charge in with everything we have here. Yes, we will declare war on Guinea-Bissau. You are all dogs. We are better than you. We'll send everybody we have here. Even the militia. So much has happened this turn, guys. It's unbelievable. I'm going to go ahead and move by road into Guinea-Bissau. Obviously, our men will go much faster. Same with this unit. We will move by road, and we'll be there in no time. We're going to do the same with this guy. All right. I think that should be enough. Let's end the turn. It's a very tiny nation. I hope nobody gets annoyed by the fact that we are going into conflict with them. But I don't think they will. And I think we can take over this territory and add yet another beautiful, beautiful piece of land to the great Liberian Republic. Oh, look at that. Russia has declared war on Finland, guys. Interesting. The Russians and the Finns are fighting. Who could have imagined that, of course? But very cool nonetheless. Let's see if our support is dwindling. And actually, still 18% government support. Not bad. We're going to go ahead and end the turn and hope that we can end this war and finish it up quickly so that our people don't have to worry about war weariness. Although in a dictatorship, war weariness is not as much of a factor. And now that we actually have a river flowing into our beautiful republic, I think things are going to go a lot better. This is how Liberia should look. We now have, 3 or 4 or 5 different ethnic populations in our country. A dictatorship is the only way to keep them together. Our people actually wanted a theocracy, but I didn't think that would be good enough. Okay, Guinea-Bissau is still fighting. Very, very, very brave, but not brave enough. It won't save your skins. Let's go ahead and move that army there. We'll move by road over here. And let's end the turn. And of course, this is the biggest problem, is our rail capacity. We need to increase that. That's why we're building so many rail systems, etc., rail networks, so that movement across the country, it doesn't take a day or two, for instance. Oh, beautiful. Research project completed. And I'm actually... what should I go into? Machine age would be pretty cool. But again, machine guns would also be cool because we want to start researching things to win wars. So... oh boy, or prospecting as well. And this could allow us to find oil, etc. I think I'm going to have to go with prospecting. And there we go, guys. We have beaten Guinea-Bissau. We're absolutely going to annex the territory. And it is now part of our beautiful nation. Of course, now our food is fine. And we received 8,000 gold. As if things couldn't get any better. Let's see what our government support's like. 18% even after that victory. What disrespectful people. As you can see, most of the people actually want a theocracy. I don't know how that would work because 18% of our people are Protestant and the rest are all sorts of other religions. Mostly animists, probably some Muslims as well, but I just don't see how that could possibly work. So let's go ahead, we'll end the turn, and possibly declare another war very, very soon here. There's some ripe countries for the taking to the north, and this could certainly assist us in our ultimate goal of liberating all of West Africa. I might also try to start getting some trade agreements. And it looks like the United States is still funding our beautiful dictatorship. I guess we're doing something right. Alright, let's move up here. So once again, Senegal is here, as well as Gambia. It looks like, I must say, If we take a look over here, this is Mali, and Mali looks to be pretty well prepared in terms of defense. They're actually doing pretty good in terms of science and production, and overall, I have to say they're doing a good job. But look at that, guys. I don't like their purple. It's getting too close to mine, and I want it to become part of mine, of course. But this is what we control, of course, this area here of Liberia. Just imagine starting from this tiny, tiny city of Monrovia, which is actually down here now. It looks like our capital changed to Conakry. Which, I guess that's okay. I'd rather probably relocate it to Monrovia, but I'll let you guys decide whether or not to do that, and whether or not we should go to war with Mali, and perhaps even go to war with Gambia. Of course, the new state of Mauritania has been created, or is Mauritania a real country? I think it's all part of Morocco. I may be wrong. But in any case, there's a lot we could do here with this beautiful, beautiful dictatorship, guys. All hail the great dictator Nmimbi Maxentius. It looks like even support for theology is going down with our wonderful, wonderful government. Let's hope things continue to go well, guys. Let's hope that we keep getting that support. It looks like, wait a minute, we might not have any support from the U.S. Incredible. And we're still doing pretty good, well, if you call making 44 bucks a turn economically. So we have to figure out what to do here, guys. We're running out of coal pretty quickly. It's probably time to start some trade agreements, or just go to war again and try to find coal with our enemies. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Take care. Have a great day. And as always, all glory to Liberia.